take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good afternoon, folks. You are here on Yankees The Ugly Truth with Ken. About to call the live play-by-play of the fourth game of the Orioles versus the New York Yankees in the Bronx. I want to thank everybody for taking time to hop into the stream. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy Monday evening to listen to a little bit of baseball. We are probably about, I'd say, 5 minutes before first pitch. So, for those of you that are here, if you haven't, take a second to drop your vote in our active poll. How many strikeouts will Cam get tonight? I want to welcome some of the folks who have chimed in. Margaret, Kaz, appreciate you being here. There are more of you out there, so when you drop a chat, I'll give you a shout out. I'm going to start by going over this evening's lineup. Starting out for the Orioles, leading off playing shortstop is Gunnar Henderson. In the 2-hole is going to be their catcher, Adley Rutschman. In the 3-hole will be the right fielder, Beavers. Cleaning up and at first base is going to be Pete Alonso. In the 5-hole will be the DH, Samuel Basayo. In center field is going to be Leota Taveras. In left field, Colton Cowser will be in the 7-hole. Jackson will be at second base, hitting out of the 8-hole. And bringing up the rear is going to be the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. On the bump for the Orioles is going to be Shane Baz. And let's get into the Yankee lineup. Leading off playing center field is going to be Trent Grisham. In the 2-hole is going to be the captain, Aaron Judge. In the 3-hole will be Cody Bellinger playing left field. DHing and cleaning up will be Jason Dominguez. In the 5-hole, second baseman Jazz Chisholm is going to be hitting out of the 5-hole. In the 6-hole will be first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. In the 7-hole, behind the dish will be Austin Wells. In the 8-hole will be Ryan McMahon playing third base. And bringing up the rear is going to be Jose Caballero playing shortstop. And on the bump for the New York Yankees today is going to be Cam Schlittler. So, how are we feeling about the game tonight? Are we thinking that the Yankees are going to pull the four-bagger and get the sweep out? I have my broom sitting here on standby, waiting to get the sweep on. We've had 2 out of our last 3 series that we had the opportunity to sweep and just weren't able to pull the trigger. And welcome, Sean. For those of you who don't know, former great Yankee radio announcer John Sterling passed today. The long and short, John had a long, productive career and had a great life, but our condolences go out to his family for the loss of a Yankee legend. And with regard to baseball news, if you have not heard, Anthony Volpe has been reassigned to the minor leagues and will not be up with the Yankees, at least for a while. Not disappointed in that fact, especially since Jose Caballero has been lighting it up in New York as a shortstop. He is hitting extremely well. And my personal opinion, he has earned the starting spot in the Bronx. Hey, Dancy, welcome to the stream. For those of you that are here, please drop your vote in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Hey, FJ, welcome to the stream. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. There are QR codes in your upper left and right-hand corners of the screen. Left is Hardcore Sports. Right is going to be Yankees The Ugly Truth. We here are at 697 subs for Yankees The Ugly Truth, looking for our next milestone of 700. So we were just 3 away. Anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. Don't know if you recognize Boz, but he is a former Tampa Bay Ray pitcher, and he is a tough guy. His ERA might not be spectacular right now, but he has done well against the Yankees. Ness, that's an opinion that Volpe will be up after 20 days. I don't think you will see Volpe in a Yankee uniform again. I suspect that if Volpe plays well down in the minors, Yankees are going to try to move him for the deadline. Honestly, Volpe is not the long-term solution as a shortstop for the Yankees. Don't think there's any secret about that. I think the organization drafting 7 shortstops last year is definitely a high indicator that Volpe isn't the ultimate solution there. And as mentioned earlier, superstar Tarek Skubal is going to miss the next 2 to 3 months out with a elbow injury. They're opening his elbow to remove loose bone chips, I'm assuming. How are we feeling about? The news on Rice is it's a contusion. He'll probably be out for a couple of days. Nothing that is earth-shattering. Well, if Volpe was Cashman's golden boy, he would have been brought up today. And that is obviously not the case. The organization is looking at number 28, and they are fielding the best team. Unfortunately, Anthony Volpe isn't in that formula right now. You also have to remember, Volpe is a young ball player. He has got years of controllability, and frankly, he went basically from Double-A to the major leagues and didn't transition well. I think we rushed him to the major leagues, and Volpe has paid the price for it. So, all right. And that home run is for whoever subscribed. So we are now at 698. Most appreciated. Thank you for trusting us to bring you live play-by-plays, and hope you enjoy the shorts. FJ, does that mean that Lombard Jr. will be up next season? If me personally, if Lombard performs at AAA, I think you may actually see him as a September call-up. And Schlittler is on the bump. Anderson is ready. And the first pitch is on the way. And that is a 100-mile-an-hour fastball that paints the inside corner for call, strike one. Henderson is hitting .209 on the season, 9 home runs, 19 RBIs, and a .735 OPS. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the next pitch is going to paint the outside corner, be fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Henderson. Mike Estabrook is the home plate umpire. He has 21 major league systems, and he is considered a neutral umpire. 19 of his 30 calls have been overturned. Schlittler sets and fires, and that pitch is grounded to Jazz. Nice hop as he flips to Goldie at first for the first out of the game. So we are underway. Adley Rutschman's coming up to bat. .296 on the season, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball inside. That was 101 miles an hour. So obviously Cam's got a little bit of go-go juice today. Wow, that one went off of Wells's glove and hit Estabrook right in the knee. That's got to hurt. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined through the infield. Grisham is going to field it and get it in quickly. So Rutschman is going to have the first hit for the Orioles. Coming up is Beavers. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we are in the top of the first. There is one runner out. It looks like Wells has some issues with the pitch comp, so there's an on-field delay. Yeah, hell yeah, NES. That is definitely going to leave a mark. And Dylan Beavers is coming up to bat. He's hitting .217 on the season, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, and a .623 OPS. Well. It looks like they have pitch Cobb working. Cab is working his way back to the mound. Austin is there, so time to get it on again. Orioles have a runner at first with 1 out. Dylan Beavers is up to bat. And Schlittler sets. And he rocks and rolls, and the pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. That was a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer. As Schlittler sets and fires, the next pitch is right down the hard Broadway, and that is call strike two. Count is 0-2 on Beavers. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way. And that is going to be swung on and missed for strike three. He blew that one right past Beavers, 101-mile-an-hour fastball, down on strikes. That is going to be good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Dylan. Grab some bench because you are retired via the K, baby. Pete Alonso's coming up to bat. As you know, he has victimized the Yankees this year. 2 home runs in the 3 games that they've played. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball down low. Count is 1-0. Cam sets and he fires, and that pitch is foul down the right field line. Count is evened at 1-1. Hey, Robert, welcome to the stream. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is lined right field, and Judge is going to close on it and make the catch. And that is going to do it for the Orioles in the top of the first. And around the field, the fans are chanting John Sterling in memory of the late, great radio personality for the Yankees. Coming up for New York in the bottom of the first is going to be Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger. So let's see if we're going to get this one started out the right way. So how are we feeling about the first inning? For those of you who have hopped in their stream, if you haven't, please take a moment to drop your vote in our active poll. How many strikeouts will Cam get on this evening's game? Additionally, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. We here at the Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 698 subscribers, just 2 away from our next milestone of 700. Anything that you can do to support us, making our goal, would be most appreciated. To help you out, there are QR codes in the upper left and right hand corners. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. This stream is being simulcast on the Hardcore Sports Network. And it looks like Shane Boz is on the bump, ready to start. And the first pitch is on the way. The fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Grisham is hitting 162 on the season, 5 home runs, 19 RBIs. And the pitch is on the way, and Grisham swings and misses at the fastball up high. Count is even at 1-up. Boz sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Grishbaum. And Boz sets. Pitch is lined into right center field. That's going to split the outfield. And Grisham is rounding first, heading to second. And that is going to be a stand-up double for Grisham. So leadoff bang bang by our leadoff hitter. All rise. The judge is in the chamber. All right, Captain. Trying to do a little bit of ratty-tat. And Boz checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. And the pitcher steps off the mound. Judges 4 for 10 lifetime against Boz with 2 home runs. And the pitch is on the way, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is even at 1-1 on the captain. Boz sets and he fires, and the pitch is check swing, but the first base umpire says that he did go. So the count is 1-2 on the captain. And Boz sets, pitch is on the way, and that is fouled down the right field line. Count remains 1-2 on the captain. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. I don't know about that one. It looked like it was pretty good to me. I'm amazed they're not challenging this one to ring judge up. Count is 2-2 on the captain. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is now full on the captain. And Boz checks on the runner at second. He sets and fires. The judge hammers this one foul down the right field line. Count remains full, 3-2. Boss sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered to center field. And this one is going, and gone. And that is a 2-run home run for the Judge. 14th of the season. That one went 416 feet, traveled at 110.6 miles an hour, and gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead. That is Judge's 3rd home run against Boz. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a 96-mile-an-hour fastball in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Belly. Boz sets and fires, and this one is hammered to right field. And that is going to be an outstanding play by Beavers. He reaches up to make the play. And that is going to be the first out of the game for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. And Boz sets and fires, and the fastball is up and in on Dominguez. Count is 1-0. And in true Yes Network fashion, this is the 6th time they have played Judge's home run. And the pitch is on the way, and Dominguez fouls this one into the stands. Count is going to be evened at 1-1. Boz sets and fires, and Dominguez fouls the curveball off. Count is 1-2. Dominguez is hitting .278 on the season, 1 homer, 3 RBIs, and an .871 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is evened at 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Dominguez hits a elevator shaft home run. And Alexander closes it and is going to make the play on the infield grass for the second out. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm. Jazz is hitting .212 on the season, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs, and a .629 OPS. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Boz sets, and the next pitch is up and away. Count is 2-0. Boz sets and fires. The curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is a curveball, and that catches the outside corner. Count is evened at 2-2. And there is a pitch clock violation on the pitcher, so the count is going to go 3-2. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is going to remain 3-2. Boz sets, and Jazz fouls this one off. That is going to bring us to the 7th pitch of the at-bat. And Boz sets and fires, and this butt is sky to right field. Beavers makes a fine running catch to record the 3rd out of the inning. That's going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the 1st, but not before the Yankees take a lead on a 2-run home run by the captain. Coming up to bat in the top of the 2nd is going to be Samuel Basallo, Leody Taveras, and Colton Cowser. And from our active scoreboard today, in the top of the 7th, the Mets lead the Rockies 4-2. Top of the 6th, the Red Sox and the Tigers are locked up at donuts. In the top of the 3rd, the Phillies lead the Marlins 1-0. In the bottom of the 4th, the Rays lead the Blue Jays 3-1. As you know, in the top of the 2nd, the Yankees lead the Orioles 2-0. And currently, the Reds and the Cubs are in a rain delay. And that is currently our active scoreboard. Next set of games will start in about 10 minutes. And when they start their live game, I will let you know. For those of you that are here, if you could please drop your vote in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. Hey, Charles, welcome to the stream. And Schlittler is on the bump. Basallo is in the box. Schlittler sets and fires, and the first pitch is a check swing foul ball. Count is 0-1 on Basallo. Basallo's hitting .244 on the season, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs. Schlittler sets and fires, and the cutter is just inside. Count is evened out 1-1. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is tapped back to Schlittler, and he is going to flip to Goldie for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Leody Taveras. Hitting .278 on the season, 2 home runs, 18 RBIs, and an .819 OPS. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the cutter catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is even at 1-1. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the fastball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. That was a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. To grab some bench, Leote, because you have been retired via the K. Coming up to bat is Colton Cowser. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the fastball catches the inside corner for a call, strike 1. Cowser's hitting 183 on the season, 0 home runs, 3 RBIs, and a 492 OPS. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Kaz, that's his second strikeout, brother. Hey, Brandon, welcome to the stream. Today is Joe's birthday, so I'm not sure that he is actually in there. And the pitch is on the way, and it is foul tipped into the glove of Wells. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball, 101-mile-an-hour fastball, is up and out of the strike zone. Count is evened at deuces. We'll let him know, Brandon. Schlittler sets and fires, and the cutter is just inside. Count is now full. 3-2. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the fastball is fouled off. Count is going to remain 3-2. Brandon, Joe is on the stream calling the game. And the next pitch is just inside for ball 4. So that is the first walk of the evening for Schlittler. Coming up to bat is Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson's hitting 259 on the season, 6 home runs, 24 RBIs. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is chopped to third base. McMahon feels it and fires across the diamond. That is going to be the third out of the inning. that bat was shattered and the head traveled further than the actual ball did. For those of you that have hopped in our stream, if you could please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. How many strikeouts will Cam Schlittler get tonight? We already have 12 votes. So thank you very much. For those of you that are out there, please drop your vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. This stream is being simulcast on the Hardcore Sports Network. So if you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. And here on the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, we are at 698 subscribers. Our next milestone is 700. Anything you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. In the upper left and right-hand corners of the screen, you're going to see QR codes. Left is Hardcore Sports. Right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. All you have to do is take your cell phone out, put it in camera mode, flash it in front of the channel you wish to subscribe to, hit the hyperlink, and it'll take you to YouTube. All you have to do is hit the subscribe. And Paul Goldschmidt is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is a cutter off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and the cutter catches the outside of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. And Boz sets and fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Boz sets and fires, and the ball is fouled down the right field line. Count is even at 2-2. And Boz sets, pitch is on the way, and the fastball is high and off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. And Boz sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed by Goldschmidt. That's going to be the first out of the Yankees in the bottom of the second. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. Boz sets and he fires, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Wells is hitting .203 on the season, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, and a .662 OPS. Boz sets and fires, and this ball is hammered to right field. Beavers is on the warning track and is going to make the play. Going to be the second out of the inning. Yeah, they are quiet tonight, Kaz. And McMahon is coming up to bat. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and it paints the inside of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on McMahon. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and the knuckle curve is swung on and missed. Count is now 0-2 on McMahon. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we are in the bottom of the second. The Yankees have a 2-0 lead. 2 outs, no runners on, and Ryan McMahon is up to bat. Count is 0-2. Boz sets and fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. And McMahon is down on strikes. And the Yankees go down in order. Coming up to bat for the Orioles in the top of the third is going to be Blaze Alexander, Gunnar Henderson, and Adley Rutschman. All right, let's talk about something. Carlos Rodon makes his third rehab start tomorrow. It is looking like it will be his last rehab start. His pitch count should be at 85 plus. And he could be back to make the rotation next week. I think his pitch day would be the 13th. So, what is the corresponding move that the Yankees make to bring Rodon up on the roster? All right, guys, I know you have to have some thoughts on the idea. Obviously, somebody is coming out of the rotation, possibly placed down to the bullpen. All right. John says that ERC is going to be heading back to AAA. ERC should be making the start tomorrow against the Texas Rangers here in Yankee Stadium. Blaze Alexander's coming up to bat. And the first pitch is on the way. And it is in there for a swing and miss strike. Count is 0-1 on Blaze. Alexander's hitting 192 on the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-1. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and that sinker is up high. Count is 2-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter catches the inside portion of the plate for call. Strike two. Count is evened at deuces. Schlittler is at 33 pitches in the third inning. Pitch count is looking real good. Pitch is on the way, and this is going to be ricocheted off of Schlittler. Caballero feels the ball, but is going to sit on it. And the trainer and the manager are coming out to check Cam out. And I mean, I've been on the mound and hit by balls. Generally, you tend to rub them off. You don't feel them till the next day, except for the one that I had. I got hit with a line drive that ricocheted off my glove, hit me in the rib cage, and I had the stitching marks on my chest. And he threw a pitch from the mound. Yankees convinced that he's fine. Gunnar Henderson is coming up to bat, 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. So there is one on with nobody out. Pitch is on the way. And Henderson lines this through the infield to right field. Runner is going to go to second. Henderson's at first. So the Orioles have runners at first and second with nobody out. Alexander is extremely quick, so would not be surprised to see him try to take off. Coming up to bat is Adley Rutschman, 1 for 1 on the day. At Schlittler sets and fires. The fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Cam checks on the runner at second, fires the pitch, and it is hammered foul down the left field line. Count is 1-1. Hey, Wendy, welcome back. Congratulations for getting your live back. Next pitch is on the way. This is bounce to Jazz. Jazz flips to second. Caballero relays to first, and that is going to be a 4-6-3 double play, twin killing. Alexander is going to be at third with 2 outs. And Dylan Beavers is up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And the first pitch is a 101 mile an hour fastball up. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is foul down the left field line. That's going to make the stands. Count is 1-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-1 on Beavers. Next pitch is on the way, and it is in there for a call. Strike 2. Nice cutter. Count is evened at deuce. Schlittler sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count remains evened at deuces. Slitler sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at bat. Cam sets, fires, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is now full. For those of you just joining us, we're in the top of the third. Orioles have a runner at third with 2 outs. Count is full on Dylan Beavers. Slitler sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count remains 3-2. It's definitely a battle between Slitler and Beavers. And Slitler sets. He fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Orioles in the top of the third. I did not hear that, Wendy. I'm sorry to hear. I hope everything is well and you're being treated properly by the medical people, because I know they can be not fantastic. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are at 22 likes, looking for our goal of 30, so we're 8 away. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees, The Ugly Truth family, or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing to one and the same. There are QR codes in your upper left and right-hand corners to help you out. Left is Hardcore Sports. Right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. You may be wondering why I keep mentioning Hardcore Sports. Well, they are simulcasting this stream. And here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 698 members. We are looking for our next milestone of 700. So we're just 2 away. Anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. So how are we feeling about the game? Slitler's performance. And Boz sets. The first pitch to Cabby is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is tapped foul by Cabby. Count is 0-2. And Cabby takes timeout. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way. And it is grounded to Henderson. Henderson fields it cleanly and fires across the diamond to just get Caballero. So that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham. Grisham is 1 for 1 on the double. He day. He scored a double and scored on Aaron Judge's 2-run home run. And Boss sets. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Trent. And Boss sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Ed Boss sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is inside. Count is now 2-1 on Grisham. See a little bit of Grisham magic. And Boss sets and fires, and that fastball paints the bottom portion of the plate. Call, strike two. Count is evened at deuces. And Boss sets and he fires, and this ball is hammered into right center field. It's going to split the outfielders. Taveras is going to field it off the wall, and Grisham is going to be in there with another stand-up double. I missed something. And Grisham is going to third, and he is going to make it. The ball came off of Henderson's glove. Bad relay throw from Taveras. So that should be a throwing error on Taveras. Grisham is going to have a double and advance to third on an error. And the Orioles are going to intentionally walk Judge. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Yankees have runners at first and third with one out. And Boss sets. And there is a pickoff attempt at first. Judge is back in standing up. And of course, the Yankee fans and the faithful are booing. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0 on Belly. And the pitch is on the way, and Belly skies this one to left center field. And Grisham is going to tag. Judge is going to tag, and they are both going to advance. Grisham scores the Yankees' third run of the day. So that is a sacrifice fly for Bellinger. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. And the pitch is on the way, and it is lined to left field. Cowser closes on it and makes the play for the third out, but not before the Yankees add another run to take a 3-0 lead. Coming up to bat in the top of the fourth is going to be Pete Alonso, Samuel Basallo, and Leody Taveras. And let's see, we have the little man arriving. Come here, baby. Down to Papa. My little guy is here. And what do you want to say, baby?
Let's go Yankees.
Say it louder again.
Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees. All right, give me a kiss. Are we getting ready for bed? All right, Angel.
Getting to bed early today. No, dear, no more few minutes.
And the little man says hi as he waves and heads his way to bed because we have school early tomorrow morning. So, for those of you that are here, our active scoreboard is as follows. The Mets beat the Rockies 4-2 today. In the top of the seventh, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 4-2. In the bottom of the fifth, the Phillies lead the Marlins 1-0. In the top of the sixth, the Rays lead the Blue Jays 3-1. As you know, in the top of the fourth, the Yankees lead the Orioles 3-0. Reds and Cubs are still in a delay. In the bottom of the third, the Guardians lead the Royals 2-0. In the top of the second, the Brewers and Cardinals are locked up at zeros, and that is your active scoreboard for the night. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the first pitch is a 100-mile-an-hour fastball swung on and missed by Alonso. Count is 0-1. Schlittler sets and fires, and the pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. Alonso is 0-1 on the day. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on Alonso. And Schlittler sets. He fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. That was a 98-mile-an-hour sinker. So grab some bench, Pete, because you are gone via the K, and that is Schlittler's fourth strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Samuel Basallo. And Schlittler sets and fires, and that 100-mile-an-hour fastball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Basallo. He is 0-1 on the day with a ground out in his first plate appearance. So, Samuel, are you going to visit the K zone? And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball is way up high. Count is evened out, 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the cutter is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Basallo fouls the cutter off. Count remains 1-2. Well, I mean, basically, Schlittler's thrown three variants of a fastball. So it's grip change, release point is all the same, and the pitch is on the way. And that 100-mile-an-hour fastball is way off the plate. Count is evened at deuces. Schlittler sets and fires, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is now full, 3-2. And Schlittler sets and fires, and Basayo grounds this one to Jazz. Jazz fields it and flips to Goldie for the second out. So there are two down. Coming up to bat is Leody Taveras, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout under his belt. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is just off the plate. Count is 1-0. That was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, so he definitely hasn't lost any velocity. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the cutter catches the bottom of the plate. For call, strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. Schlittler sets and fires, and the cutter paints the outside corner. Count is 1-2. Hum better, hey better, swing better. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up and away. Count is now deuce. What color is that damn goose? And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and Taveras fouls it down the third base line. That's going to make the stands. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded up the middle. Caballero is waiting on it, fields it, and flips it to Goldie for the third out of the inning. And the Orioles are going to be retired 1-2-3. So for those of you that are out there, we've talked about Rodon coming back, possible move of ERC down to back to the minor leagues, or possible Ryan Weathers move to the bullpen. What other adjustments do you think the Yankees need to make? For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 16 votes at this point. So thank you for those who have voted. And we have 23 likes. Our goal for tonight is 30 likes. Anything that you can do to help us make the 30 would be most appreciated. And I want to thank Mitch at Hardcore Sports Network for simulcasting our live play-by-play of the Baltimore Orioles versus the New York Yankees. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. We are at 698 subscribers for Yankees The Ugly Truth, looking at our next milestone of 700. So we're 2 away. Anything you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. And I want to thank everybody for spending a little bit of time here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, listening to the live play-by-play of the Yankees versus the Orioles. Your support is always, always appreciated. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. is coming up to bat. Boz sets and fires. The curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Boz sets. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Boz sets and fires, and the cutter is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2 now on Jazz. And Boz sets. And the curveball is off the plate. Count is even at deuces. Boz sets and fires, and Jazz tips this one into the glove of Rutschman for strike three. The Jazz is retired on strikes. First out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 1 on the day via the K. As you know, Ben Rice suffered a hand contusion and is taking a few days off, negative on the x-rays. So Paul Goldschmidt is going to be taking reps at first as the starting first baseman. First pitch from Boz is a sinker down low for call ball one. Count is 1-0. And Boz sets and fires, and this pitch is lined into center field. It's going to drop in front of Tavares for a single. So the Yankees have a runner at first with 1 out. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. Austin Wells is 0 for 1. He smoked the ball on his first plate appearance. And Boz sets and fires. The pitch is down low. Wells is 5 for 7 against Boz in his career with a home run. Good numbers there in that matchup. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and Wells chops it foul. Count is evened out 1-1. Boz sets and fires, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Austin. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is now evened at deuce. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is way up high. Count is now full on Wells. And Wells takes time out. For those of you just hopped into the stream, Yankees have a 4-0 lead at the bottom of the third, or 3-0 lead at the bottom of the third. There is a runner at first with 1 out, full count on Wells. Boss sets and fires, and Wells swings and misses at the curveball for strike 3. That's going to be second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout to his credit. And the pitch to Big Bad is a fastball in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is up high. Count is evened at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and McMahon skies this one. It's in left field, and Kowser is going to make the play for the third out. And that's going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the fourth. As we head to the top of the fifth, Colton Kowser, Jackson, and Blaze Alexander are coming up to bat. And in our active scoreboard, the Mets beat the Rockies 4-2. Tigers and the Red Sox. Red Sox have a 5-2 lead on the Tigers, but they are currently in a rain delay. In the top of the sixth, the Phillies lead the Marlins 1-0. In the bottom of the sixth, the Rays lead the Blue Jays 5-1. In the top of the fifth, the Yankees lead the O's 3-0. Cubs and Reds are still in a rain delay. In the top of the fourth, the Guardians lead the Royals 2-0. Bottom of the third, the Cardinals lead the Brewers 1-0. In the top of the first, the Dodgers lead the Astros 1-0. And that is our active scoreboard at this moment in time. If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 16 votes. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. Our goal is 30 likes. We are per stream and we are at 23. And if you are not, please consider subscribing to the Hardcore Sports Network and the Yankees The Ugly Truth family. And that one's for the home run hit by the newest subscriber to the Yankees The Ugly Truth. We are now at 699 subs. So thank you. I'm not sure who you are, but your subscription is, or your membership is most definitely appreciated. And Schlittler's first pitch was a ball outside. Next pitch is a cutter, and Kowser fouls it straight back. Count is 1-1. Kowser does not have an official at bat. He walked in his first plate appearance. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is just a bit high. Count is 2-1 on Kowser. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way. And this is a ground ball through the infield to center field. And Grisham is going to field it and get it back in. So Kowser has a leadoff single for the Orioles. Coming up to bat is Jeremiah Jackson, 0 for 1 on the day. And Schlittler sets. And the pickoff attempt at first base is not in time. In Jackson's first plate appearance, he grounded out. And the pitch is on the way, and Jackson fouls this off. Count is 1-0-1. So the short just passed 1,000 views. Thanks, Kaz. Appreciate it. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is just a bit high. Count is evened at 1-1. That one popped out of Wells's glove. He didn't know where the hell the ball was at. Thank you, Kaz. I appreciate you liking the short. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to McMahon. McMahon flips to second, but not in time. That is going to be an infield hit. So the Orioles are going to have runners at first and second. McMahon lays out and gets the ball. Cannot get up in time to get Jackson. He tries a backhand flip to Jazz, just not strong enough. Coming up to bat is Blaze Alexander, 1 for 1 on the day with a single in his first plate appearance. Yeah, the Bellinger short was with regard to a lot of people still claiming that we needed to have Tucker instead of Belly. And I'm refuting that one. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets and fires, and this ball is bounced to Caballero, flips to Jazz, and relays to Big Goldie. That is a 6-4-3 double play, and Kowser is going to move to third. Coming up to bat is Gunnar Henderson. There are 2 outs, runner at third. Henderson is 1 for 2 on the day. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is just a bit off the plate for call. Ball 1. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is a towering fly ball to center field. Grisham is drifting over, and he makes the play for the third out. And the Orioles had runners at first and second with nobody out, and they do not score. As we head to the bottom of the fifth, Yankees have a 3-0 lead on the Orioles based off of a 2-run home run in the first inning by Aaron Judge and a sacrifice fly by Cody Bellinger. That accounts for the 3 runs. Littler has been effective on the mound, not having his best stuff, but good enough. Coming up in the bottom of the fifth for the Yankees is going to be Jose Caballero, Trent Grisham, and Aaron Judge. So it's going to be 9-1-2. For the way that this is set up, Caballero's our leadoff hitter. So how are we feeling about the game? For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our poll. We have 16 votes at this point. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. To make it easy for you, we have put QR codes in the upper left and right-hand corners of the screen. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth have 699 subscribers. We are one away from our next milestone of 700. Anything that you can do to help us reach our goal would be most appreciated. And Caballero is stepping up to the plate. He grounded out in his first plate appearance. And Boz sets, and the first pitch is a curveball up high. Count is 1-0. And Boz sets. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is now 2-0. Oh my God! They said that he swung at it. I don't think so. So never mind. The count is 1-1. And Boz sets, fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is now 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is a towering fly ball to shallow center field. Taveras is on it, and he makes the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham. He is 2 for 2 on the day with a pair of doubles and scored twice. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. Count is 1-0 on Grisham. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is inside. Count is 2-0 on Grishbaum. Hey, Daniel, welcome to the 3-bed. Thanks for subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Most appreciated. And the next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is up high. Count is now 3-0 on Grisham. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low, so that is going to be a 4-pitch walk to Trent Grishbaum. So as he strips his gear off and heads to first, the captain is coming up to bat. He is 1-for-1 on the day with a 2-run homer, and he was intentionally walked in his second plate appearance. Go figure. And Boz sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is going to catch the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Boz sets. The pitch is on the way, and this is bounced off of the pitcher. Jackson is going to field it, step on second, and fire to Alonso, and that is going to be a double play to end the inning for the Yankees. At the end of 5, the Yankees lead this one 3-0. Coming up to bat in the top of the 6th is going to be Adley Rutschman, Dylan Beavers, and Pete Alonso. So, for those of you that are here, we're going to go over our active scoreboard for the night. As you know, the Mets beat the Rockies 4-2. Currently, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 5-2, but they are in a rain delay. In the top of the 7th, the Phillies lead the Marlins 1-0. In the top of the 7th, the Rays lead the Blue Jays 5-1. As you know, going to the top of the 6th, Yankees lead the Orioles 3-0. Reds and the Cubs are still in a rain delay. In the bottom of the 4th, Royals and Guardians are locked up at 2s. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Cardinals lead the Brewers 1-0. In the bottom of the 1st, the Dodgers lead the Astros 1-0. And that is our active scoreboard at this time. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please take a second to drop your vote in our active poll. And if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. Our goal for every stream is 30 likes. We are at 23, so anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. Correction, we are at 24 likes. I want to thank Mitch at Hardcore Sports Network. They are currently live streaming our play-by-play. If you haven't, please consider subscribing to the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family. We are at 699 subs. Our next goal is 700. And the first pitch to Rutschman is up and out of the strike zone. Slittler sets and fires, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is evened out 1-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is guide to right center field. Grisham is tracking it, and he is going to make an over-the-shoulder catch on the warning track. Fantastic play by Grisham. So, for those of you in doubt why the Yankees offered Grisham a qualifying offer, all you have to do is look at plays like this. And Schlittler sets, and the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1 on Beavers. Beavers is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. So let's see if we could get the hat trick. And Schlittler sets, and he fires, and the slider is in the dirt. Count is evened out 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is off of Caballero's glove, and that is going to be an infield hit. Cabby was laying out for it over second base. Coming up to bat is Pete Alonso, 0 for 2 on the day. And the first pitch to Alonso is a cutter down low. Count is 1-0. Alonso has lined out and struck out today. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded through the infield to right field. Judge is going to field it, and the runner is going to hold at second. So Orioles once again threaten, have runners at first and second with one out. Samuel Basayo, the DH, is coming up to bat. Well, Sean, if you ask the Yankee fan base, he stinks. And it looks like Fernando Cruz is starting to warm up in the pen. Well, Kaz, Grisham gets to the point of attack and gets it done. And the pitch is on the way, and this is a towering fly ball to left field. Bellinger is tracking it, and he makes the play for the second out. Actually, the coming up to bat is Leody Taveras. Taveras is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out. Schlittler is at 84 pitches. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the first pitch is fouled straight back. 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. One thing that I'll note about Grisham is he has a quick first step. Schlittler sets and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Hey, John, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And the pitch is on the way, and Taveras fouls that one straight back. Count is 1-2 on Taveras. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is up high. Now it looks like Jake Bird is warming up in the bullpen. He replaces Cruz. Pitch is up high. Count is going to be full at 3-2. And the runners at first and second take a lead. They are not holding them on. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the fastball is down low. And Wells is going to challenge the call, ball 4. And that is confirmed that it is a ball. So that is ball 4. Yankees are going to lose the challenge. That was 1 1/10 inches low. So the bases are now juiced full of Orioles. Colton Cowser is coming up to bat, and Matt Blake is coming out. Schlittler is at 90 pitches. Cowser is 1 for 1 on the day with a single and a walk. And Schlittler sets. Checks on the runner at second. Don't know why. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. It's a 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and the second pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-0. Schlittler sets, and he fires, and the sinker is swung on and missed. That was a 99-mile-an-hour sinker. Count is now 2-1. Bird and Tim Hill are both warming up. Schlittler sets and fires, and the four-seamer is down low. Count is now 3-1. And Cam sets and fires, and that pitch is off the plate. That is going to be ball 4. And the Orioles are going to get their first run of the night. So the score is now 3-1. And here comes Boone. So that's going to do it for Cam. And Jeremiah Jackson is coming up. And that is going to do it for our active poll on the night. Going to be an unusual night for Cam. He had 4 strikeouts on the night and 3 walks. Our poll had 17 votes. 71% figured that Cam was going to get between 5 and 7. 18% said 8 and 9. 12% said 10 plus. And nobody said 3 to 4 strikeouts. So no one is correct tonight, because Cam ended the night with 4 strikeouts. That's the first time that we've had our voters stumped on that one. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth, please consider subscribing. Well, that's a good movie. Leody Taveras is coming up to bat. Greg Bird is coming in to replace Schlittler. And there is a new active poll in our stream. Take a minute to let your vote be counted, your voice be heard. Well, this is a first. There was another pretty good movie that had George C. Scott on it called Taps. If you haven't ever seen that one, you might consider it. And the first pitch from Bird is a sweeper, swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Jackson is 1 for 2 on the night. And Bird sets and fires, and the pitch is popped up. And that is going to make it just into the stands. Count is 0-2 on Taveras. And Taveras is back in the box. Bird steps off the mound. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we are in the top of the 6th. The score is 3-1 Yankees. The bases are juiced full of Orioles. And the pitch is up high, and the count is 2-2. There are 2 outs. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. And Bird is pumped as he strikes out Taveras, and the Yankees hold on to their 3-1 lead. Well, Cam did not go 7. 5 2/3 was his count. Yep. Bird was pitching. Bird came in to relieve Cam with the bases juiced after he walked in the first run. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 6th is going to be Cody Bellinger, Jason Dominguez, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. They are 0 for 5 on the night. It's time to get into the hit parade, guys. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. It just started. We have 3 votes. Plenty of you watching, so drop that vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. If you have not, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 26 likes. Our goal is 30 for our play-by-plays. Please help us out and hit the like button. If you are not, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. We are at 699 subs. Our next milestone is 700. So we are 1 subscriber away from our milestone. Anything that you can do to help us out would be most appreciated. And Boz is at 75 pitches. He's out against Bellinger. And the first pitch is guy to left field. Kowser is tracking it and is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch and 1 out is something that I really, really hate. And Boz sets and fires, and the first pitch to Dominguez is up high. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 2-0 on Dominguez. And Boz sets, fires, and the 4-seamer is inside. Count is 3-0 on Dominguez. Dominguez is 0 for 2 on the night. And Boz sets and fires, and the fastball is down low. So that's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Dominguez. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a flyout. And Boz sets, pitch is on the way, and it is called ball 1 or strike 1. And Jazz, of course, is going to challenge it. And it is a ball, so he's going to have the pitch overturned. That's his second overturned call of the season. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. And Boz sets, and the pitch is up high. Count is now 2-0. The Jazz is 2 for 8 on challenges. And Boz sets, and the pitch is down low. Count is 3-0. So that is 7 straight balls for Boz. And Boz sets, pitch is on the way, and Jazz pops this one up. And that is going to go into the stands. Count is 3-1. And there is a pickoff attempt at first base. Dominguez is back in, standing up. And Boss sets. And Dominguez takes off. The pitch is high. And Dominguez is going to be in there safe. But Jazz is walked, so no need to slide. So Yankees are going to have runners at first and second with nobody out, or with one out. Goldschmidt is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout. There is a mound visit. Pitching coach is out there. Looks like Akins and Cano are warming up for the Orioles in the bullpen. While we're waiting for the game to resume, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 4 votes at present. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Ed Boss sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1 on Goldie. Boss sets and fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-1. And Boss sets, and the pitch is hammered to right field. Beavers is going back, and he is going to make the play on the warning track. Dominguez is going to tag and head to third. Jazz is going to hold fast at first. So I would not be surprised to see Jazz take off and steal second. So Austin Wells is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 2 on the night with a flyout and a strikeout. Yankees have runners at first and third with 2 outs. And Boss sets. He makes a pickoff attempt on Jazz at first. Jazz is back in, head first, safe. I can definitely see Jazz trying to take the base, open up the hole on the right side for Wells. And Boss sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Wells. And Boss sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 2-0 on Wells. Ed Boss sets. And the pitch is on the way. Chisholm takes off, and he is going to steal his 10th bonus of the season. Rutschman threw, and Dominguez held fast at third. I think if Dominguez would have had any sort of a lead, he would have come home on the throw. So the Yankees have runners at second and third with 2 outs. 2-1 count on Austin Wells. And Boss sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is way up high. It goes to the backstop. Dominguez is coming in, and he is going to be thrown out at home. And Dominguez might have hurt his hand on the play. And I think the Yankees are going to challenge this one because it looks like Dominguez might have got his hand in there, and he did. This one's going to be overturned. Crowd sees it on the board and they're cheering because they know he's safe. And the call is overturned. The runner is safe, so the Yankees extend their lead to 4-1. And Jazz is going to advance to third on the play. That has scored a wild pitch. And the 3-1 count is on Wells. Boss sets. Pitch is way up high. Count is going to be ball 4, so Wells is going to strip his gear off and head to first. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. All right, Ryan. Ryan is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a flyout. He hit that one on the button. And Boss sets, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Boss sets. Pitch is on the way, and he paints the top of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. And Boss sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. McMahon steps out of the box, takes time out. All right, Ryan, a little bit of bingo, baby. A little bit of bingo. And Boss sets. And this ball is lined into left center field. And another run is going to score. Wells is going to stop at second. And that is an RBI single by Ryan McMahon. And the score now goes to 5-1 Yankees. And the manager is coming out, and he is pulling the hook on Boz.
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And we'll do it one more time.
Hit the road,
Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And Yanner Cano is going to come in to replace Shane Boz. For those of you that are here, take a second to drop your vote in our active poll. If you haven't, please hit the like button. We are at 27, looking at meeting our goal of 30 for the stream. And if you haven't, or if you are not, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth and the Hardcore Sports Network. There are QR codes in your upper left and right hand corners. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 699 subs, looking for our next milestone of 700. So we are one subscriber away. Anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. And while we're waiting, I guess we'll go over the active scoreboard. Mets beat the Rockies 4-2. In the bottom of the ninth, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 5-4. In the top of the ninth, the Phillies lead the Marlins 1-0. The Rays beat the Blue Jays 5-1. As you know, we are in the bottom of the sixth, and the Yankees currently have a 5-1 lead on the O's. In the top of the second, the O's, or the Reds, and the Cubs are locked up at zeros. In the bottom of the sixth, the Royals are beating the Guardians 5-2. Bottom of the fifth, the Cardinals have a 4-0 lead on the Brewers. In the top of the third, the Dodgers lead the Astros 7-2. And that is our active scoreboard at this point. Jose Caballero is coming up to bat. 0 for 2 on the night. And the first pitch to Caballero is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Cabby is grounded out and flied out on the night. And Cano sets and fires, and Cabby swings and misses at the splitter. Count is 0-2 on Caballero. All right, Cabby, a little bit of bingo. Situational hitting 101. Just a line drive, buddy. That's all we need. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is drilled down the left field line, and that is going to go off the wall. Wells is going to score. McMahon is going to score, and Caballero is going to go into second. So that is an RBI double for Caballero. Yankees now lead 6-1. Great bit of situational hitting for the boys tonight. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 2 for 2 on the night with a pair of doubles and a base on balls, 2 runs scored. And Grisham is up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left center field. Kowser is tracking it, and he is going to make the catch for the third out, but not before the Yankees score 3 huge runs in the bottom of the sixth to take a 6-1 lead. And it looks like Tim Hill is coming in to replace Jake Bird. Coming up to bat is going to be Blaze Alexander. Gunnar Henderson, and Adlai Rutschman. 9, 1, and 2. So how we feeling about the games? Hey, we're at 27 likes for this stream. Our goal is 30, so we're 3 away. Anything that you guys could do, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And we are at 699 subs, looking at our next milestone of 700. So please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth and the Hardcore Sports Network. QR codes in the upper left and right-hand corners. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. So your support is definitely appreciated. And thank you. We have 28 likes. And they keep calling. Don't know if you realize it. John Sterling passed away today, and they have been calling, doing his famous calls. And the first pitch from Hill. Wow. It's called ball 1. But that was damn sure a strike. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a line drive to center field. Tim Hill is going to give up a single to the first batter up. And Fernando Cruz is warming up in the bullpen. Gunnar Henderson's coming up to bat. 1 for 3 on the night. Hey, Chef Nick, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1 on Henderson. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Henderson. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and that one is called ball 1. Wells is challenging this one. I think that Henderson is about to get jacked. And the pitch is overturned. That is a strike. Yankees retain their challenge, and Henderson is retired on strike. So grab some bench. Gunner, you are retired via the K, brother. And that is a good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. Rutschman is 1 for 3 on the night. Hill sets and fires, and Rutschman cannot hold up on the swing. Count is 0-2. Looks like Keegan Aiken will be coming in for the O's. And the pitch is on the way, and it is foul down the third base line. Count remains 0-2. And Hill sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled off. Count remains 0-2 on Rutschman. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we are on the top of the seventh. Yankees have a 6-1 lead on the Orioles. Orioles have a runner at first with one out and an 0-2 count on Adlai Rutschman. And the pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled off. Still 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike three. That is the second out of the inning. Rutschman got eaten alive at that freaking cutter. Coming up to bat is Dylan Beavers, 1 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts. And McMahon makes a diving play. He hops to his feet, fires across the diamond, and he gets the third out. He took an extra base hit away from Beavers. What a play. Incredible. That was a full body layout. We are at 28 likes, looking at our milestone of 30 likes for the stream. So if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. Your support is appreciated. And this is going to be an extended inning because of the honored military guest. And the military member of the day is Constantino Isabella, private first class from the Bronx, New York. He served in the Korean War. Thank you, sir, for your service to this country. Most appreciated. And they are going to sing God Bless America, Robert Merrill's version. Heidi hey, Heidi ho. What do you know? What subject would we like to talk about? I have a question for you. Do you feel that the Yankees bullpen is going to go the remaining 2 innings without giving up a run? Well, thank you for your service too, Kaz. So we have 699 subs, 28 likes. Our goal is 700 subs and 30 likes. So anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. All right, guys and gals out there in baseball land, how we feeling about the stream? How we feeling about the baseball game? Do you have your brooms at the ready? Coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the seventh is going to be the captain, Cody Bellinger, and Jason Dominguez. And Cano sets and he fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-0. The captain is 1 for 2 on the night with a 2-run homer and an intentional base on balls. And Cano sets, fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is 2-0 on the captain. And Cano sets, pitch is on the way, and he catches the inside of the strike zone for call, strike one. Hey, Jake, welcome to the stream. Well, did you see my Dominguez short today, Jake? And the pitch is on the way, and the slider catches the inside corner for call, strike two. Count is evened at deuce. And Cano sets and fires. This one is bounced to Henderson. Henderson fields it and fires across the diamond for the first out of the inning. Now, the rally cap doesn't apply when we're winning Kaz. And they are going to the bullpen to bring in Keegan Aiken to replace Yener Cano. I think the good luck wishes from Wyatt might have sealed the deal. Well. Yes, Wyatt is my grandson. He's 5 years old. Getting ready to start kindergarten in the fall. Is playing in his first T-ball league. He's very unhappy that he's playing for the point of view Pirates. He would much rather be a point of view Yankee. I sent Joe from NY YankeeMania a video clip of Wyatt's first home run. The little guy has a T-shirt that says, "I'm a Yankee fan because my grandpa or my papa says so." Yeah. And Aiken sets, and the first pitch is a fastball down low. Count is 1-0 on Belly. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. And Aiken sets and fires, and Bellinger skies this one to the left. Count is 1-2. Aiken sets, and Bellinger hits this at Shartley. One hop to Jackson. Jackson is going to flip to Alonso for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 on the night with a base on balls and a run scored. And Lord have mercy, Camilo Duvall is warming up in the pen. And Aiken sets, and the slider is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Aiken sets and fires, and the ball is tipped in Rutschman's glove. Count is 0-2. Aiken sets and fires, and this is a high fly ball to shallow right field. Beavers is tracking it, and he is going to make the out for the third out of the inning. Coming up to bat in the top of the eighth is going to be Pete Alonso, Samuel Basayo, and Leody Taveras. For those of you that are here, we are 2 likes short of our goal of 30. So please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you haven't, please consider dropping a vote in our active poll. And here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 699 subscribers. Looking for our next milestone of 700. Anything that you can do to help us meet our goal would be most appreciated. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to blow it up a little bit more to do a short on Wyatt's home run. Well. Camilo Duvall is coming in to replace Tim Hill. Duvall has a 6.75 ERA. Opponents are hitting .213 against him. He has 14 strikeouts and 3 walks. The first pitch is grounded to McMahon. McMahon sets and fires, and that is going to be Alonso on one pitch. Coming up to bat is Samuel Basayo, 0 for 3 on the night, a flyout and 2 groundouts. And Duvall sets and fires, and the fastball 100-mile-an-hour cutter is called. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Duvall sets, pitches on the way, and is foul tipped into the glove of Wells. That is 0-2 now. And Duvall sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. So that is a great slider by Duvall. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Samuel. Go grab some bench, baby, because you are down on the K. And the pitch is on the way, and that is hit sharply down a diving goal spot. It is kicking off the sidewall, and Tavares is hustling into second. Judge fires. For the third strike, sure. And now it looks like Duvall is having problems with his pitch comm. Colton Cowser is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the day, has a pair of walks and an RBI via the walk. The only way that a run is crossed the plate. And they are running another pitch comm out. For those of you that are sitting here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We are at 29 likes. Our goal is 30, so we are 1 down. I mean, God's honest truth, enough with the pitch comm delays. If their pitch comm isn't working, they should go old school and just put the fingers down and call balls and strikes. They've done it for 200 years. Why not do it now? And the pitch is on the way. It is foul straight back. Count is 0-1. And Duvall sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. The catcher is calling the game right now. When Schlittler was on the mound, he was calling the game. Boone doesn't call at all. And the next pitch is bounce to Jazz. Jazz fields it cleanly and fires to Goldie. And that is going to do it for the Orioles in the 8th inning. They're going to strand a runner. Coming up in the bottom of the 8th is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Paul Goldschmidt, and Austin Wells. The Yankees have a 6-1 lead. For those of you who have hopped into our stream, if you could, please hit the like button. Share the channel out. We are at 29 likes. Our goal is 30, so we're 1 down on that one. Anything that you can do to help us out would be meet our goal, would be most appreciated. Additionally, we are at 699 subscribers. Our next milestone is 700. Also 1 down on that one. Anything that you can do to help us meet that goal would be most appreciated. And I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their busy night to listen to a little bit of baseball and support the stream. because I definitely appreciate that. So, are the Yankees going to tag any more runs this inning? And that's an RBI. We have hit our 30th like of the stream. So, thank you very much. Most appreciated. And it looks like former Yankee Lou Trevino is coming in to replace Keegan Aiken. Ed Trevino sets, Ed fires. The 95 mile an hour fastball is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. Jazz is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout, base on balls, and this ball is just off the glove of Henderson. It is a broken bat single by Jazz. Keegan Akins was recalled to the major leagues today. And the pitch is on the way. It kicks away from Rutschman. Jazz is going to stick at first base. I think he wants to steal another bag. And Trevino sets and fires, and Goldie fouls this one straight back. Count is 1-1. Goldie is 1 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. And Aiken sets. The runner goes, and the only out they have is at first. So they fire to first, and Goldie is going to be thrown out. Chisholm is going to head at second. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a base on balls. He scored a run. And the first pitch from Trevino is on the way. It is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Trevino sets and fires, and Wells swings and misses at the changeup. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is inside. Count is 2-1 on Wells. And Trevino sets and he fires. The cutter is down low. Count is 3-1 on Wells. There is one out. Yankees have a runner at second and a 3-1 count on Austin Wells. And Trevino sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate for ball 4. So Wells is going to strip his gear off and head to first. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon, 1 for 3 on the night with an RBI. And there is a pickoff attempt of Jazz at second. And the first pitch to McMahon is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Trevino sets and fires. The pitch is on the way, and McMahon cannot hold up. Count is 0-2. All right, Ryan, a little bit of bingo, baby. A little bit of bingo. Trevino sets, checks on the runner at second, pitch is on the way, and the ball is skied to right field. Beavers is under it, and he makes the play. So that is the second out. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 1 for 3 on the night with a double and an RBI. And Trevino sets, pitch is on the way, and it is down low for ball one. And Trevino steps off the mound. Jazz is bouncing around and distracting him. Trevino sets and he fires, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Cabby. Pitch is on the way, and that is up and in on Caballero. So he buzzed the tower. Count is 3-0. Grisham is on deck. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz takes off, and he is going to be safe with his 11th stolen base of the season. And that pitch was right down the heart of Broadway. So the count is 3-1 on Caballero. So the Yankees now have runners at first and third with 2 outs. And the pitch is on the way, and that is inside for ball 4. So the bases are going to be juiced with Yankees once again. 2 outs. Trent Grisham is coming up to bat. 2 for 3 on the day with 2 doubles, base on balls, and a couple of runs scored. And it looks like the pitching coach is coming out to talk to Trevino. So for those of you that are here, if you could hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. There are QR codes in the upper left and right hand corners. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees at the Ugly Truth. We are at 699 subs, looking for our next milestone of 700. So we are one away. Anything that you can do to help us reach that goal would be most appreciated. And Grisham steps into the box. The first pitch is on the way, and it is inside for ball one. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it paints the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1 on Grishbaum. And the pitch is on the way. The changeup is off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Trent. And Trevino sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is going to paint the inside corner for call. Strike two. Grisham is challenging the pitch, and he's going to be right. It's going to be overturned. So the count is now 3-1. That was less than 1/10 of an inch that it missed by. And Trevino sets. The ball is skied down the left field line. Count is going to be full. So with 3-2 and 2 outs, 2-2 count, the runners will be off. All right, Trent, a little bit of bingo. Yo, 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 here we go. And the pitcher is going to step off the mound. And the pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate for ball four. So Grisham is going to get an RBI and take the walk. Jazz Chisholm is going to cross the plate. So the score is now 7-1 Yankees. Coming up to bat is the captain, Aaron Judge. So all rise. The judge is in the chamber. Aaron is 1 for 3 on the day with a home run, base on balls, and 2 RBIs. The first pitch is a cutter right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Thanks, Kaz. And the next pitch is a sweeper up and in. Count is evened at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into left field. It's going to drop in front of Cowser, and 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score, and that is going to bump the lead to 9-1. So that is a 2-run single by the captain. And coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 on the night with an RBI. So time to get into the hit parade, Cody. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the left field side. And the pitch is on the way, and this is lined into right field. This is going to make it all the way to the wall. It bounces away from Beavers. Grischer's rounds third. Judge is rounding third, and that is going to be 2 more runs. Bellinger is going to go to third. So that is going to be an 11-1 lead by the Yankees. The Yankees have not won 4 straight games by 5 runs or more since 2017. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch is up high. And the pitch is lined into center field. So that is going to be a base hit for Dominguez and the 12th run of the game for the Yankees. The Yankees are pouring it on with a 12-1 lead. And the manager is coming out to pull Trevino off.
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And we'll do it one more time. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And now you know why you are not part of the Yankee staff. And it looks like Weston Wilson is coming in to replace Trevino. He is a position player. And Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. You know damn well that Jazz is going to try to blast this one out of the park. And Jazz Chisholm is going to be the 10th batter to head to the plate. And Jazz is stepping up to the plate. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball at 66 miles an hour off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz skies this one on the right side. And Alonso is going to make the play in foul territory. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. So the Yankees add 6 in the bottom of the 8th. Coming up in the top of the 9th is going to be Jackson, Alexander, and Henderson, 8, 9, and 1. programming notes. Tomorrow night, we start the Texas Rangers in the Bronx, and I will be on at 7 p.m. to call the live play-by-play for that game. I plan on dropping a couple of shorts. For those of you that are subscribed, please make sure that your notifications are hit so that you know every time we are live and not Memorex, and every time I drop a short. And I tend to try to drop one daily, so sit back, listen to what I've got to say. Let me know what you think. And we are at 699 subscribers, so one short of our milestone of 700 for tonight. If you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. And it looks like Paul Blackburn is coming in to replace Camilo Duvall. And the first pitch is a cutter in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1 on Jeremiah Jackson. And the pitch is on the way, and that is skied to center field. Grisham is tracking it, and is going to make a lumbering catch for the first out. Max Schumann has taken over in right field. Alexander is 2 for 3 on the night. First pitch is on the way, and it is a sweeper up high. Yes, sir, Kaz, most appreciated. And the sweeper is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1 on Alexander. Next pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Yep, Kaz. Been there, done that. Have the t-shirt and the medals. More than once. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way. The curveball is in the dirt. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your goose? And the pitch is on the way, and this is going to be bounced past a diving Jazz Chisholm. And Schumann is going to field the ball and get the ball in. So that is Alexander's third hit of the night. Yep, been to Egypt too, a lot. Gunnar Henderson is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 4 on the night. And Blackburn sets, fires, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Hey, D-Rod, welcome to the stream. And the pitch is in there, fouled off. Count is 1-1 on Henderson. Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is guide to right field. Schumann is backing up, and he is going to make the play on the warning track for the second out. Coming up to bat is Adlai Rutschman. I thought you would have asked about walking like an Egyptian. And Blackburn sets, and the first pitch is a changeup in there for call. Strike one. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled back. And that is going to make the seats. The Orioles are down to their final strike. Blackbird sets and fires, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And Blackburn sets, fires, and that curveball is in the dirt. Count is evened at deuces. Blackburn sets, and that pitch is grounded foul. Count remains 2-2. And Blackburn sets. Pitch is on the way. It is up high. Count is now full, 3-2. And the pitch is grounded to Goldie. Goldie is going to flip it to Blackburn, and that is going to do it for the Orioles. And to quote John Sterling, the Yankees win. The Yankees win. And our numbers for tonight are going to be Yankees score 12 runs on 10 hits, no errors. The Orioles have 1 run on 10 hits and 1 error. Cam Schlittler is going to get the win and bring his record to 5-1. Shane Boz is going to take the loss. His record drops to 1-3. So I want to thank everyone for taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to a little bit of play-by-play baseball. Your support is always appreciated. Tomorrow in the Bronx, Texas is going to be here. On the bump for the Rangers is going to be Jacob deGrom, no stranger to New York. And on the bump for the Yankees is going to be young Elmer Rodriguez making his second Major League appearance. Hey, Sawdust, welcome to the stream. And before I end the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not subscribed to the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider doing so. Your support is always appreciated. We are at 699 subs, one short of our goal of 700. And I will end with let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great night, guys. And
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.